Hey, headphone users, I be warning y'all day and night about this headphone thing. And I'm warning you today again. Because I know it's a weird way to start off the video, but it's your boy Max X back with another video. And today we're doing what if Asta was the reincarnation of Naruto and Sasuke, part 3? Yeah, it's part 3. I was very loud. So if you was a headphone user, I'm sorry. I told you. I gave you a warning on this vid. And I gave you a warning on the other vid. Like, I think it was that one shot I did today. Yeah, it was recorded today. Just like this video. Most of my videos that you see, they're probably recorded on the same day. But sometimes the only reason why they're not posted on the same day is because, well, my thing to upload YouTube videos is slow, so I only do 15 minutes now. Cause I used to try to do 30 minutes. I tried to do a 40-minute video once, and it took so long. I just gave up on it and didn't do it no more. Okay, so we left off was where Naruto. I keep saying Naruto. Oh, basically, wait. Somebody in the comment section, shout out to them. I don't remember their name, but they told me I got to lay down. I have to chill out with the killing of Naruto and Sasuke. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. They didn't die because they got killed by a random person. They died because they were old, and they had a memorial grave and everything. And it was a good wedding. I said wedding. Hey, a good funeral because everybody came. It was respectful. And yeah, the wedding was. I keep saying wedding. The funeral was good. Yeah. And because I know there's a lot of diehard fans out there. I'm not a diehard fan, but I am a big fan of Naruto. The day I was on the last episode of Naruto Shippuden, I was kind of sad though. But enough of that. Let's get into the video. So where we last left off is where Asta was with the Wizard King, and the Wizard King said, why don't you go into... Wait, no. I'm going to change a few things. Because over my break, my 1 week break, I've been thinking about a few things. I said this was going to be an Asta Mimosa ship. Yeah, I saw Asta Mimosa ship. Sorry, Mary Leona or whatever else fans out there. Nah. She's too old, and I want it to be Mimosa. But, you know, what's her name? Her name, Noelle. Yeah, her name was Noelle. Yeah, she's still a tsundere for not. Our boy Asta. So yeah, and I'm going to say when they were walking, Asta kind of blushed at Mimosa when they were talking, and Mimosa kind of blushed. They each other noticed this, right? And they what's her name? Noelle was beside Asta, so she was kind of pissed. In her head, she's like, what? Why is they blushing? Like, no, this is my man. You can't take my man. He don't even know you that well. I'm in the same squad as the man. This is my man. There's no way he's going to be your man. That's the process that's going through her head. No, it's not possible. He cannot be your man. He is off limits. But in Mimosa's head, it's like, oh, I think he likes me. And not Asta head, he's like, yes, I think I'm going smooth. I think it's going smoothly. And the Wizard King, yeah, that still happens when he wants to see the magic. He still, Asta still says he has no magic. He invites them to the thing. And this is where I'm going to change it up a little bit. So, when they start trash talking Noelle, he said starts trash talking him because he's a peasant and stuff, and he doesn't really care, just like the original. but he cares because he has that Sasuke side. He's like, hey, y'all wanna talk, y'all should shut up because I'm probably stronger than most of you here. And the nobles got offended, but they ain't gonna do nothing because they think of us as a lowly commoner, so they don't really care. And Naruto, the Naruto side of him is like, oh, I'm gonna kill these bastards. And then the Sasuke side of him is like, bro, I'm finna kill these people. Like, I'm finna do a Itachi on them. I'm finna pull a Itachi on them. I'm finna kill my whole clan. The step, y'all not finna be my clan. Y'all not even finna be my homies. Y'all just gonna be random people, random nobles, and stuff like that. And they try to pour the water on the well, and Asta still does that thing where when she's about to leave, and they're talking about Mimosa, and this one he gonna get a little more mad. He's gonna be like, "You're not gonna trash talk about all my friends," and then they're all the nobles are like, "I'm going to silence you." And the sand person, he no I think it was Nozel first. No, Nozel's brother. Nozel's brother shoots a water serpent at him, and then he just looks at it and he's like, almighty push, and then the thing goes back to Nozel little brother, and it bites him, and Naruto's like, I mean, Asta is like, bruh, your own attack went back towards you, and they're like, what? How did he do this? Because they heard him say the words, and he doesn't have any magic coming off of him. So they're like, how did he do this? And I'm going to say Nozel. He's like, okay, so that's enough out of you, commoner. So he throws a water spear because he has some magic, some solid magic. So he throws a spear at him, but Asta catches it and throws it right back at him and nearly misses. It nearly cuts him, but Asta did this on purpose. And the sand mage is like, you should silence yourself. And he does the thing. Asta's just looking chill, like nothing is going on. And he's like, that's why you lowly commoners, you probably have that purple eye because you got stung. But before he could say that, Naruto's like, Asta's like, I don't know what the name of it's called, but he switches places with the sand mage. He's like, oh, you're in your own attack, so good luck. And then they're about to keep fighting and arguing, but then Nozel is like, why do I not sense any magic coming off of you? And Asta's like, I have no magic. And people start talking, and Leopold is like, you are now my rival. And the people are like, oh, this is sickening that a noble would think of a commoner as a rival. And Asta's like, yeah, it is sickening because this peasant is stronger than you nobles. And they are getting mad, but then the the soldier comes in, he starts talking and telling them about the thing, how the thing is getting attacked, and the castle, and they're like, we need to go free the castle first. And also it's like, how about the people there, how about the peasants and stuff, they're people too. And they're like, we must save the nobles and stuff first. And also just opens the window and he just flies out, and people are like, how can he do that? And they ask Noel, but Noel's like, I don't know, he do what he want to do. And they're like, okay. And he starts taking out mages left and right before anybody can come. He already took down 15 mages. And you remember how the captains were taken out of the capital? Yeah, that still happens. And they're kind of too late. Like Asta and Yuno still takes down that old hag, because he's not stronger than this. Everything still happens the same. It's just that this time Fuegoleon's arm didn't get cut off, because Asta is like, oh no you don't. And he opens a portal, because I'm going to say that he saw the portal and he somehow know where it was going. So he saw the portal and jumped through. He made his own portal, kind of, because he doesn't really know how to do this, but he makes his own portal and jumps in. He's like, oh, so this is another of my abilities this eye has. So he goes through and finds Licht, but he doesn't find William because plot convenience. I'm gonna say that Fuegoleon didn't find William either, because if they found out he was William, they're gonna tell, because well, why wouldn't they, like, because it's the right thing to do. And Licht takes them down. No, tries to take them down, but every time he throws an attack, Asta transforms himself into something and throws the thing at him, and then he throws his attack right back. You know how Sasuke did against Momoshiki when he threw something and then he transformed into it, and then when he got tied up, yeah, he tied Momoshiki up, basically that, and basically, he told Fuegoleon to tie him up with fire. And Fuegoleon is like, why would I do that? And he's like, just trust me. And he did that. And he's like, let me face Licht. I mean, that person. And he faced Licht, and he switched places. And Licht is like, how? But Licht manages, in this struggle, he manages to take the necklace off of Fuegoleon's neck, and then he sends them back out. And they're both breathing kind of heavily because Asta just used that thing, and he's like, dang it, I couldn't even use more of my moves. And because he forgot, he honestly forgot about his grimoire. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot about my grimoire. And Fuegoleon is having a million thoughts through his head, like, how can this kid do that without a grimoire open? And they say he has no magic, and I cannot feel any magic, so I'm gonna go with that. He doesn't have magic. How can he do this? This is not possible for a normal human being to do. But he doesn't question it because because not us to say he has anti-magic, and he doesn't really care because Fuegoleon is the man, because he actually is one of the nobles that have sense, because he's like, as long as you're strong, you're good in my book. You see, like, that's what all the nobles need to do. They need to get that kunai out of their asses. Yeah, that's what they need to do. Cause that kunai is shoved deep inside their asses. Like, no cap, it is deep inside their asses. What I mean by this, I don't mean there's a kunai literally in their ass. I'm talking about how they're stuck up and stuff. They don't want to listen. They think nobles are the best thing that the world has ever seen, and people like Asta, who are basically peasants. I mean, commoners and peasants are bad. They can't do anything and stuff like that. Basically that. So Asta and him come out, and this is when the magic knights come, but Asta, because Asta is breathing heavily, he doesn't notice that they take him. Sally takes him with the sticky salamander, and then he gets teleported to where the Wizard King is waiting for him, and the Wizard King has that mean battle with Licht. And Naruto, not Naruto, but since Asta has that has the Renegon, he can see something's off. He can almost remember feeling this feeling before. So he's like, okay, there's something weird. He's thinking this, and then he's just fighting. He's just watching the awesome battle. He's like, cool. And then they go back, and Asta's like, I think we have a traitor among us, because he feels just like a magic knight captain or something. And they do that same thing where they need Asta's help, but Asta's like, I'm not gonna use my sword because there's no point. And they're like, why? And then, are you a traitor? They're like, why are you a traitor? And Naruto's like, Asta is like, no, look into my eyes. And then the two people that they caught are like, no, and they look into his eyes. Then they're like, and they just fall. And then Asta's like, so what questions do you have? And they're like, what did you do to them? Naruto's like, they're gonna say only they're gonna say the truth and nothing else. And they ask them the same questions, and they learn the same information, but a little more, because they already knew that there's gonna be an elf invasion. So that is it for today's video, and like and subscribe if you liked it, comment and share.